tell me can you do this.
1, 2,
Oh, good Lord.
3,
4,
5, 6,
7,
8,
9,
10.
11.
12.
Hi guys. So I am doing this speech over haunted houses here in Kansas City. Yes, we are in October, Halloween. So, Kansas City is known for many things such as barbecue, fine arts, music, historic, etc. But who would have ever known that Kansas City is known for its haunted houses / rooms? In this speech, I will talk about 5 haunted places in Kansas City, how they affect people, and if they're still standing. So Sawyer's Castle was built in the 1800s, inspired by a German businessman / entrepreneur. 5 generations of the Sawyer family lived and died in the mansion. Lights appear in the lookout tower and can be seen floating around the property. Laughter, crying, and shouting coming from the house with no one living there. Cindy Jones, a former resident, heard noises in the attic, singing, and felt someone was watching her. Psychics would come into the mansion to investigate. Many said the attic was the center of the haunting. Hotel Savoy, built in 1888 on the corner of 9th and Central and built during World War II. Was visited by Ted Roosevelt, John D. Rockefeller, and William Hartford. Betsy Ward died of a heart attack in room 505. Report showers and faucets turning off and on, and music playing. Fred Leitner haunts the 4th floor of his apartment. He hears strange voices, laughter, and shadows. Creepy, right? Strawberry Hill Mansion was built in 1887 for Margaret Kessler and a well-known attorney, John B. Scrooge. He's the oldest son of Eugene, and he died in the home. Later was sold and became an orphanage. The lady in red walks around asking, "Where's the house of the priest?" Psychic Marcia Shae, through a lucid dream, found out she had botched abortion and child spirits is haunting her. Lights in front and back turned themselves on. Psychics heard footsteps in the attic, believe there are lightning spirits of children and those that live there. Belvoir Winery, established in the 1900s in Liberty, Missouri. It was an orphanage, an old folks' home, and a hospital. Owner claims to have heard odd noises such as children laughing, giggling, running up the stairs, women's voices, doors opening and shutting. Paranormal research investigator Keith Myers claims out of 360 locations, Belvoir Winery is the most haunted place they've investigated. Mostly haunted by children. Sarah was opening the museum on her 3rd day. She saw 2 little girls by the window, hurried up and unlocked the door, ran up, and later discovered they died of a childhood disease. One lady passed away in the hospital. She liked to sing. Paranormal research investigators heard her singing in the hallway and a mischievous man at the end of the hall. The hospital is the paranormal centerpiece. They began capturing evidence of paranormal activity since February of 2011. The John Warnell House. The John Warnell House is one of the most old and haunted places. It has been around for decades. Neighbors have witnessed many spirits that wander outside their homes and then soon to vanish in the thin air. Some neighbors have taken certain measures such as hanging crosses on all windows facing the home, and other neighbors whited out their windows. Noises, voices, and herbs are floating on the rocking chair in the children's bedroom have been reported. Some of the most frightening paranormal activities have taken place at the Warnell House. So for the Sawyer Castle, I found my information at Sawyer Castle Haunted Houses, the 16th of November 2015. Hotel Savoy, I found my information at the Hotel Savoy Haunted Houses, the 16th of November 2015. The Strawberry Hill Mansion, where I found my information as well at the Strawberry Hill Mansion Haunted Houses, 16th of November 2016. Belvoir Winery was found, my information was found on the offset of Jason, Ghost of the Belvoir Winery, Mysteries Universe, November 28th, 2012. And the John Warnell House, I found my information at hotelrooms.com, and it was accessed October 4th, 2017. So some solutions that we have come up with that may help fix some of the problems is to hire some security, try different burning oils, exorcisms, and try to take pictures for proof. So most of these places are not standing any longer. And when they were standing, a lot of people were just afraid to go in them, and if they did go on them, they were basically stuck in there. Some people made it out, some people didn't make it out. Some people were having, like, in there so long that they were having babies and stuff in there, and the babies would die, because of course it's not suitable to have a baby in like a haunted house or like a haunted room that you stuck in and you just hearing voices. I mean,
so they were stuck in the house, like got trapped in the house.
Creepy. And then some of them, they would hear stuff like on the outside, and people just really didn't believe that this stuff was going on. So I mean, it's nothing that people have to worry about now, because a lot of these places do not stand anymore.
When did they get tore down?
The Warnell House is still standing. That's why I read, it is one of the oldest houses, like of all decades. Like, it's still standing. But
Is that the only one?
that's the only one, from my understanding. The Surrey Castle, Hotel Savoy, Strawberry Hill Mansion, and Belvoir Winery. The Belvoir Winery might still be, because it was the 1900s, and it's in Liberty, Missouri.
Yeah.
But the other three were like in the 1800s, and those were the most of the scariest ones, because they didn't really have access to a lot of stuff back then. The only thing they could do, if you ever seen The Exorcist, the movie, was to have an exorcist, someone come in and kind of try to take all the demons and stuff out of the house. But as we seen in the movie, clearly that didn't work. They would come back, and then they would haunt. They would pick who they would want to haunt, and then they would just completely haunt the whole house. They would pick that one child or one person.
That's terrible.
And that one person would just make it all go crazy for everybody. I mean, everybody would suffer.
Yeah, I know.